Welcome to Fitbyfood, where we outsmart binge eating without restriction. In this video I want to talk about why minimizing portion sizes is terrible for your weight loss. It's a very classic thing. I realized that when you look around in a break room at your work, if you see what people bring with them for lunch, it's oftentimes a small container that has such little portions. And it's also always those people that have a bit of problem with their weight. Maybe they're trying not to eat that much for lunch, but then they are hungry very early on and they snack on something. They buy a chocolate bar, or at the next coffee break they're eating something else. An alternative would be that they bring their lunchbox and maybe they have twice or 3 times as much food with them. That would most likely make them more full and not buy something later on that it's not healthy for them. And this disconnect that I need to keep down my portion so I don't gain weight because I need to lose weight, it just results in this dilemma. You're not satisfied, and especially if you're at work, you become fixated on food because you do need energy to carry out the functions, especially if you have a job that demands a lot of thought process from you, because thoughts also consume energy. And if you have a physical job, that of course also demands energy and calories of you. So you do need to replenish, but it depends what you actually choose to eat. So in my world, we eat high-carb, low-fat diets. That means we eat foods that come from plants that are high in volume and low in calories. So that would mean if they have a very small lunchbox with just like some pasta and cheese on top, and they have some like tomato on the side. If we're eating a high-carb, low-fat diet, we would make the pasta the main thing, and we would make it very big. And we would also focus on a high-carb, low-fat sauce to that and a bunch of vegetables. And it would be a full container, so much food. We want you to be full. We want you to be full on food, not on empty calories in form of candy. Of course not. If you're full on the things that actually replenish your body with nutrients and keep you satisfied because they give you the calories that you need, but also they're very big in volume because they contain a lot of water and fiber, so they make your stomach feel like it's very full. This will keep you so satisfied. And I've had my fair share with this dilemma because I've eaten in this way for a long time now, almost 12 years, and my portion sizes are very big. And people don't understand this about. It's not about how much, like the quantity, because it can contain a lot of calories. And for example, you have a huge salad and maybe it contains 200 or 300 calories. And then you have a small piece of meat and maybe that contains 200 or 300 calories. So we can't measure it with our eyes. I've had a lot of encounters with this topic because in the break room I do have very big lunch boxes, and people sometimes comment and they don't realize or think it's weird that I'm having so much food with me and I'm not overweight. And it's because it's not that that makes you overweight. It's the empty calories, and it's also choosing the things you're eating. If I'm eating a high carb, low fat, plant-based diet, the foods, like I mentioned, they're big in volume but low in calories oftentimes. So we can't eat with our eyes. That's the main thing here. So instead of cutting down your portion sizes and thinking that this will make me lose weight, I would challenge you to look over your portion sizes and don't go for small portion sizes when it comes to food. Go for big portions when it comes to food, because you are trying to avoid the snacking on empty calories. And if you're snacking, it should be, in my world, high carb, low fats, plant-based, so no empty calories. It's much better to snack on something that has some good nutrients for your body instead of nothing except energy. If you're curious about how to eat the Fitbyfood way, I do have a module 1 on the Get Fit by Food fitbyfood.com website. So check that out, and remember, it is possible to get fit by food.